Hello, everyone. It is your girl, the real Gina B, Date with a Plate, and I am here again on a live tonight. So, everybody, come on in. Come on in. What we're going to discuss today is something that has been on my mind for a while because I keep hearing stories and I'm hearing different people talk about their woes with employers and leaders and just all kinds of things. So, I made a post today on my Facebook page that said to whoever could see it, do not spit on the help. And that has been really in my heart and on my mind just for a while because it is so many things going on. It's so many people being mistreated. It's just a lot going on all at one time. And I just don't want people to keep forgetting that we all really need each other. I am not I wasn't a fan at first of this all we need each other type of scenario, but honestly we do. But we need the right people. We need the people who can help. We need the people who can mesh well together, because it is very exhausting. And I'm actually in that place right now where I'm exhausted with people, certain people, and the fact that you can't work together, and or it's always something negative. You try to do something good, it's a negative thing. So now, not at work. Work is pretty decent. um and I don't have to technically work in a team type. We have a certain kind of team atmosphere, but I get to pretty much work on my own and things like that. So that's not too exhausting. But other things that I'm getting into, group projects or community and that kind of thing, and I'm just like, I get we need each other, but sometimes I feel a little bit peaceful when I get to be by myself and do my projects by myself. Is it a little bit more work? Yes, but I have to learn to surround myself with the best people. So I was actually hearing, I've been reading stories and hearing about people who are absolutely good workers. And I've had this in my life. And I remember talking to my mom about it. I've talked to my dad when he was alive. And we would talk about how a lot of employers would have very good workers. And they seem to treat the employees who are amazing, they seem to treat them like crud, and the people who are just there to get a paycheck, then all of a sudden they're treating them like royalty. And I've had that happen to me. My mom has had that happen to me. My dad has had that happen to me. My husband has had that happen to him. It's been so many people that they're like, now listen, I don't miss a day of work. I ain't going out taking smoke breaks. I'm not missing. I'm not turning in my work late. Like, I am doing the best I can, and we are the ones that get treated like trash. I remember one time someone was discussing to me about their job, and they were saying that someone comes in late like every day, and this person has maybe a drug or alcohol problem, and they'll come in late and the boss doesn't really say a whole bunch, but then they came in late one time and even had called and had an excuse, and it was a whole big deal, and so I know this person, and I know they're a good worker and all that. They're not making up like no crazy stuff. Some people, they say stuff and you're like, what'd you do before? But this person I definitely know. And they would just pick and pick. And I'm like, do they want the only good employee to quit? Like, what is that? And so the theme, don't spit on the help, is really something that resonates with me because I've been involved in like community projects and churches and all kind of stuff, and it seems like sometimes the people who are working and want to volunteer, they get overworked because the other people who don't want to help and who don't want to volunteer, they are just not, they're not good. And so the people who are in these volunteer roles, or they're in the church or something like that, they are getting tons of stuff thrown at them. And it gets very frustrating. And sometimes what I've seen is the leadership or the employees, especially at church. I'm not even gonna, I love me some church and all of that. And I get that leadership tries to do their best. But if you got somebody that comes in and they're volunteering and helping you, and you're being petty, you're being controlling, oh, I'm gonna just do this because this person, that is so petty. That is petty. And if you're not communicating to your people and letting them know, like, if they got to hear all the time a rebuke, don't nobody want to hear that all the time. And they helping you out. And I get it. It's ministry and all this other stuff. But come on, y'all. Come on. Nobody wants to hear that all the time. And now that I'm even talking about that, even in our homes, like with our kids and our spouses and things like that, nobody wants to help you and then they get beat down every single time. That's a message for me. I need to resonate with that and make sure that I'm treating the people around me that's helping me, that I'm treating them with some respect and everything. So that's a message for everyone, especially people in the church. If someone comes in and they want to help you for free and they want to do things, I mean, yeah, do better. That's what we all got to do. We really just need to do better. So I was also looking at a video with this employee. He was talking about employees are leaving the hospitality industry due to poor customer service. People are in there fighting. They're in there throwing stuff at each other. The customers are beating people up. And a lot of times they are physically grabbing people. They're clapping at them like, hey, come here, people aren't leaving the industry because of the pay necessarily. Some people who are in hospitality, they love that industry. They actually want to be in there, but the people's behaviors are crazy. And one of the guys in the video, he was talking about he hates for anybody's name to be Karen at this point because everybody who has a complaint or somebody who is, cantankerous, their name is Karen at this point. So one of the customers, what they're doing is they're telling their employees that phrase "customers are always right." That's no longer a thing. Like, no, customers are not always right. Customers shouldn't be able to come in and clap at you and make you feel bad and things like that. We love customers because they are the ones that's putting the money in the pockets and things like that, but you shouldn't have to be mistreated. I think about that at my work and stuff too. Now my clients are great, but there have been some clients, and not technically any of mine, but some of my coworkers who had clients that talk to them kind of crazy and all that. And I'm thinking, like, I don't care how much money you think you spending, like, if I'm respecting you, respect me as well. Like, I'll let you get some of that off or whatever. But if it's continual, you continuing to be disrespectful, and that's how it is in the food industry. So I just wanted to get on here and just kind of talk about it and encourage employees or staff or volunteer. You guys are seen, you're heard, but you don't have to be beat down. And you leaders and especially in churches and that kind of thing, nonprofits, if y'all have people out here willing to help you in these communities and willing to help you in your church, especially for free, even if you were paying them, don't spit on them. Don't spit on them. Talk to them. Communicate. If there's a problem, communicate. Don't just shut things down and talk about them behind the back. Communicate, y'all. That's just the best way to do. Especially leaders in churches. Y'all claim y'all always hearing stuff and you hear from God and all that. Hear that you mean. Hear that. Hear that you're mean and you're not treating your volunteers correctly. That's what you should hear. The word should hit you first. All right, it's your girl, the real Gina B. Date with a plate. Only eat it if it's good.